Hey!
Hello, what's going on?
I'm done. Cool. 4 seconds. Perfect. I went, hey, and forgot what I usually say at the start of a podcast. What I usually say is podcast, which is why it threw me off instantly when I didn't say that.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Podcast with Lachlan Winks and Patrick Phaiyakounh.
Whoa! I finally figured out how to pronounce your last name. I've kept it quiet for so long.
It's really not that hard to actually say. I mean, when you look at it on paper, I think people make it, more difficult than what it actually is.
Yeah, like, I look at it, is it Phaiyakounh, Phaiyakounh, I don't know.
Well, it's
I'm just going to call him Pat.
you can just say whatever you want. Most people just call me Force.
Nice. I want my own cool nickname. I don't have one. I just have that guy or ick.
No, it's really funny because people actually think that Force is my actual surname. But no, it has no relation to Star Wars. Believe it or not, I've actually never watched it.
Whoa,
so
that's impressive.
Yeah.
I feel like as I meet more and more people, though, it becomes less impressive. Like less people have seen Star Wars, or more people have not seen Star Wars.
Yeah, well,
as I get to know, I feel like it's a movie everyone's seen, and then as I meet more people in film, no one's seen it.
Here's the funny thing. It's not really funny, but I just never watched it, and I think I had so many people try to tell me, "Oh, you know what? How are you going to be watching Star Wars with me?" And it's like, well, no, okay, whatever. And then I've just had so many people, and to the point where it's actually just become a point now where I won't watch it.
Just like outright refuse to, or just won't.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like I'm not watching it now because
it's been too hyped up, or you're just too pissed off about it. It's like, I don't want to. Stop it. I don't care.
Pretty much, yeah. I legitimately just don't care anymore.
I was like that for a long time with Breaking Bad. Like everyone was saying to watch, I was like, stop! I'm not going to. And then I watched. I was like, this is not bad.
Breaking Bad is fantastic.
Breaking Bad is amazing.
It's fantastic. Okay, honestly, once you watch so who's the main character?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, well, when you first watch the episode, the first one, I was thinking, all we can see is Malcolm Miller's dad.
Yeah.
But after a while, you get so involved, and he's such a great actor. And he plays Walter White so fantastic that you just watch him and you just go, he's not Malcolm in the Middle anymore. He's Walter White.
Yeah, and he's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bit delayed, but welcome to the You Talk Too Much podcast. Clearly, we've already talked too much, which is perfect. It feels more natural this way. With me today, we've already actually been introduced, so I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm Lachlan, and that's Pat, as you already heard 2 minutes ago. I'm tired. Please, use the entire last name.
Or Force would be fine.
Or just all three. Just Patrick Force Phaiyakounh.
That's true.
That's the only way to say it. The way you should say it. Or just Sir.
Sir, okay. La-di-da.
Yeah.
So no bagging.
So we recorded a sketch today. Actually, no, it'll be out by the time this is up. We recorded the sketch that came out on Thursday called Vocal Training. It's another fake behind the scenes, which is one of the ones I love to do. Just because it's, I don't know, I got the idea from a British sketch comedy show called Let Mitch on the Web Look, where they'll have a bunch of different sketches and then they'll have a little break and have them just sitting in a chair. It's still a sketch, like a scripted thing, but it's like behind the scenes of just them playing themselves.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And they're the dumbest people. It's so good.
Well, like I said, Lachlan, the minute you say you want to work, hands are up. Happy to work. So if you guys, honestly, you guys watching, listening, get a chance, get in contact with Lachlan Winks because he comes up with some of the greatest sketches. And they're very fun, so get onto them.
Yeah, and at the same time, if you don't want to work with me, but you want to work with Pat, he's an amazing actor.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, I think my head's getting bigger.
Just like, you're welcome.
I don't know why. When you said my name, I was waving to like you guys actually going to see the podcast and me actually waving. So.
The podcast.
I'll wave in front of the microphone.
Can you hear that? Can you hear the happiness? You're so excited.
I'm so excited.
And you just can't hide it.
Yeah.
Wait, that's copyright music. I don't know why. I danced to it as well. Like, it's still a podcast. It's audio only. It was just moving around.
I've never heard what you were singing before. So I don't really know.
I may have done it wrong then. Like I'm thinking of two different songs and meld them together. Like, this is awesome. I'm a DJ, like every other teenager. So we met on the Alibi shoot, didn't we?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember. I actually saw the post, and I was still. For all those who don't know, I started, getting into acting. I guess late last year, and really enjoyed it. And yeah, when I saw your post on the internet, I was like, oh yeah, I want to apply for it. And yeah, I was actually really surprised that I heard back so quickly. I was like, oh yeah, for sure.
I was really excited that someone actually responded, to be honest. I'd already gone through my list of friends and none of them were available. It's like, god damn it, now I can search for real professionals.
Yeah,
it's gonna suck, and it turned out great.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very fun shoot with everybody else as well. So, very professional, very quick and easy as well. So,
yeah. Well, most days. There
was
was one day where it was just too long. We got a little delirious at the end.
Yeah, honestly, that was like the last day, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was absolutely the last day.
Yeah.
Went for 5 or 6 hours of just acting.
Yeah, 5, 6 hours. I mean, because it was a very difficult shoot as well.
Yeah.
In terms of dialogue and intensity and kind of in there. So.
I'm not in charge of that, so I can't be blamed.
What
I'm off the hook. I was cinematography, so I was working the lights and the cameras and all the
Yep.
equipment stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, more than happy to work with you and the rest of the crew again. So.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. Yeah, The Alibi. Go watch it. It's on Static Industries like
guys,
6 months ago now.
Check it out.
But it's a really incredible film.
Yeah, we also have KD Hollis as well.
Mm.
Acting as a lawyer in that, and that's sort of her. I wouldn't say debut. She already done a small scene.
But one of her earliest
works.
roles.
So, check her out.
Yeah.
Very great actor. Also actress. And
and when she is famous, I am definitely taking credit for discovering her.
Absolutely. True. And yeah, so KD, if you're listening and watching,
probably isn't, but yeah.
Probably isn't. But we'll tag you in it.
Yeah, why not? Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
So, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Nice.
Very busy. Just filming, training, other work, which I love. And have a new girlie in my life, which is just great actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even a guy like me can get one,
A guy like you, have you seen you?
No, it's been like so long, you know what I mean?
Everyone, when I'm talking about who I'm talking with in a certain sketches like that, it's like, have you seen the pornographer's sketch? And which one's that? It's like, it's the one with the hot guy. Like, oh yeah! That's how I have to describe it now. It's how people associate it.
What are you talking about? You guys,
even the comments on that video, it's just like, it's so hot. I'm like, is it me or the hot guy you're talking about? Which one of us is the hot one?
Lachlan stuff in my head's getting bigger. The one on my neck, guys. No kidding.
You just leave with your head dragging on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Standing up perfectly straight was just so heavy.
Yeah. I thought that was comment. It was really funny.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you knew that person. That's why I started laughing.
Not at all.
Just random person.
That's why I started laughing. Oh.
Well, what was the name? Kimchi?
Kimchi, I believe.
Kimchi.
Yeah, shout out to Kimchi.
Shout out to Kimchi.
Whoever you are.
So.
Thanks for commenting.
Yeah, thank you.
And subscribing, Kimchi. You haven't done it, I noticed, I think. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, so how do... Because I don't know much of the internet stuff, like YouTube stuff. Do I have to actually make a channel to subscribe?
You just need a Google account.
Right,
Basically, it's now also double as a YouTube channel.
Right, okay.
So, you can use that to post videos as well as subscribe and comment and post on stuff.
Yeah, right, okay.
So if you have a Google account or a Gmail.
Yeah, because I've got a Gmail account for it, because I just don't know, usually, I don't know, when I'm on YouTube I'll be listening to music, but, that's the weird thing about YouTube, is you'll be watching or listening to music on there, and then, for unknown reasons, you'll be, an hour into it, and you end up looking at popping pimples. I just don't know.
That looks interesting.
I don't know. I don't know how I go from R&B music to popping pimples on YouTube. So
I understand it completely. As someone who is on YouTube, it's hard to just stay on track.
Yeah, no, it's
I go to check if my video works after I've played it, and then see something else. Like, oh, look at that college humor. Hey, look, another thing.
No, man. So
Just end up with like Vine compilations of someone I've never heard of. Like, this is not funny, but I'm having fun.
yeah, sometimes you just like I don't know why I'm watching this. Although I don't know, I tend to watch a really gross stuff. You know?
Cool.
You see, I've seen. Can I name channels on here? Or?
Yeah, you can name whatever you want.
Oh, okay. You know that you seen like Food for Louis?
I think so. Yeah. He just eats anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy is like
Messed up.
At first you think he's like a tree loving hippie, and then you realize no, he's not. He's eating roadkill and slugs and
He's just eating
blended
stuff.
mice. So you know.
Thank God for the internet. Otherwise, we never would have found it.
Exactly. I don't know. That guy's got an iron stomach. I tell you what. But
Or
anyway.
it's just like once they stop recording, he just for
You,
like 5 minutes straight.
you're watching the video, he's just gagging the whole time.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But anyways, like, change the subject. If you guys haven't, or you guys probably don't know yet, Lachlan and I have actually started up
Made a short film.
made a short film. So something that I've written, and I came to Lachlan personally because
Because I'm great.
yeah, no, you are.
Because I'm the most amazing person ever.
No, I'm serious. You're fun. You know, very professional, fun to work with, very easygoing, and you know, like I said when I worked with you on Alibi, I knew then I was there. I was like, okay, I've got this idea for a short film. I need someone to film it. But then I remember watching you and the rest of the crew, so I was like, yeah, I definitely want you guys to film it. So, yeah, big thank you to that. So
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to film. And it should be out on this channel around October-ish, I think.
yeah,
I mean, we have to submit it to some other stuff first, so we just can't just release it here for no reason.
Yeah,
That'd be stupid. Well, it'd be fun, but stupid.
stupid,
Stupid.
stupid,
Peter. So we spent like
Peter.
most of the day doing impressions.
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, no, so that was, no, seriously, but thank you, Lachlan. So.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, obviously we'll absolutely have to do it again. I mean, I've heard,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like every actor in that film, like you, Jason, Russell, they all came in afterwards like, I have an idea for a short film. I was like, okay, sure. It's
No,
gonna be great.
It was really funny because I was saying to the guys, I was like, oh, you know, because I personally handpicked the actors. I didn't have any cast, so I didn't have any.
You've been
auditions.
personally handpicking most of the actors I've worked with from now on. Like even Katie,
Yeah, well,
you picked her as well. Like this is perfect.
you know, I mean, I think it's about also. I don't know. It's just sometimes you just have, I guess, when you're writing, you know,
When
maybe
you write,
writing
you
your
just have people
sketches,
in mind.
and you just have people in mind already that you want to put in there.
Yeah.
So that was the same thing as the short film that I've written, and plus the people I had on there were fantastic actors anyway. You know, Jason, Poochie, what we like to call him. He's never acted before. He's done a bit of photo shoots together, but yeah, we got him to act, and he did fantastic.
I actually didn't realize that was his first one. I thought like he was
No,
like with you like just been acting for like a year.
No, that was his first.
Wow.
No, because we
did really well.
Because we used to work together in the cafe, and I kind of talked to him and asked him about this short film I wanted to do, and yeah, he loved the idea. So, and you know, from there I just had him casted already, and then there was Jennifer Brown, who really good friends with, and
She's
a fantastic-
hilarious.
Yeah, she's a great actress, very quirky, very fun.
Especially a lot of the outtakes. He's got like footage of you guys just dancing for no reason, to no music at all. Just
I wanted to kill her some scenes. I'm trying to be serious here, and there she is in the background, twerking. What are you doing? Like,
yeah, like the biggest like climatic scene of the entire thing. He's just in the background just dancing.
trying to throw me off. But yeah, getting Russell Nash as well. He's fantastic actor, a good friend of mine as well. Yeah, I think,
that dude can have like the nicest face and be incredibly scary at the same time.
yeah, he's
Like just watching over some of the stuff he's done and some of the stuff he did for me, like the what's it called, Social Circle sketch he did for me last week at this point was like him being hilarious and just angry, and then I went and saw one of his other films. And he's just like the opposite, just scary and horrible.
Yeah. He can play any sort of role.
That dude, yeah, he's diverse. Yeah.
A lot more diverse than me. So, I mean, I'm usually doing a lot more serious sort of
Yeah,
roles
exactly.
anyway.
It's like, which is kind of what makes you perfect for comedy at the same time. Like, if you're the straight man, That's like the a classic comedy thing. Is the straight man and the idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the straight man is the funnier one because the idiot just compliments everything he does and just makes him just look so much more annoying.
Well, you know, I always come to you. So, comedy's not my field, guys. So I come to Lachlan a lot for advice.
Goddamn will be.
Yeah.
By the time I'm done with you.
Yeah, no, I always do a lot of series roles. So, well, no, I actually enjoy that. But I like to, try to be diverse and
Yeah.
get what I can. Give me work, guys.
All of you out there that don't have cameras
Yeah.
and aren't listening. I don't actually know how many people really listen to this. I know one person absolutely does because he keeps talking to me afterwards about stuff like that. He'll essentially live tweet it to me. Sort of he'll be listening to something and respond to it.
Yeah.
Like there's one the last podcast we did when we hit 100 subscribers. We said something about getting in a shower, and then he just messaged me "I'll get in that shower." I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, what? It's like, oh right, the podcast is out today. I don't remember the conversation. I just remember his bit. Just what?
That's hilarious. That's very funny.
He's like,
do you have Twitter?
I don't have. I do have Twitter. I just don't use it. I'm a pathetic industry's Twitter because I figured once we started getting more subscribers, I gotta make this bigger. We're going big. We stopped getting big a while ago. We were getting bigger and we just.
Oh look, it's this stuff also. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with 106 subscribers. That's impressive.
You've done really well.
Yeah.
Done really well.
But I have a Twitter. I just don't use it. I really should though. I don't know the password for it.
Well, because I had some of my friends come and say, "Oh, have you got a Twitter account yet?" And I was just like, "You need one?"
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't even know how to use Instagram.
Yeah, I don't have Instagram at all. I mean, people keep saying I should get that. My 12-year-old sister says I should get it. Who has Instagram knows how to use it. She's like, "I'll run it for you." You're 12. Stop it.
Well, because even girly, she's like, "Oh, you're never on Instagram." And I'm like, "Well, no, I don't really know how to use it, so I'm trying to con her to manage that." So, she said she's happy to, so I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, whatever." But yeah, no, it's funny.
Yeah, I feel like running a Twitter is a good idea for for this stuff. It's a community of people listening to and watching the stuff you make.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Facebook kind of already does that, and so does YouTube and Vine a little bit.
Facebook.
Facebook's just more interactive.
It is, and I guess it's in the sense that I usually use that Facebook for work and trying to get work from there. So, which is fantastic and great, and I've met a lot of fantastic, not just actors and actresses, just people in general on there. Yeah, I'm happy using that for now. So
yeah, I don't feel like you couldn't even do a proper casting call on Twitter. It wouldn't be useful. The same reasons we use it, just finding people. And obviously, we're friends and stuff. But the other side of it is just getting roles and movies and stuff like that.
You don't really want people flooding it either.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I don't know. How do you feel about auditions and stuff?
I haven't really. I don't go to auditions because I'm not really an actor, but I haven't really held many professional ones.
Yeah.
But I do feel especially at my level, where I don't pay anyone, it's a little douchey to be really nitpicky about it. It's like, no, I don't like your hair, leave, kind of deal. I've heard auditions can be really stressful.
Yeah.
In that way, so I generally just don't hold them. The auditions for me is the first film you work with me, that was awesome. I will use you again, or it's that was a little difficult. I'll use you for something else.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it won't just I'll never use you again unless you just walk in the room and punch me in the face. This is my house now. Crap.
This is my house.
Thanks for letting me know where you live, idiot.
Yeah, no. No, I get that. I think that it's good. It's good. Get used to them after a while. I remember my first one.
Oh man, this is the story.
Yeah, so it was my first audition ever, and it was basically a cold reading. And for those who don't know what a cold reading is, basically you don't have a script provided for you beforehand. You basically get told maybe the character you might be playing. Sometimes you do, you don't, or that's more generally what's up at the time. And then they basically give you part of the script for you to read there and then.
Wow.
So it's very
That seems like so much more pressure than having practice.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that because you're sitting there, you're like, oh man, what am I gonna have to say? What's the scene gonna be like? Because you just have absolutely no idea
Yeah.
what you're gonna say, so you say there and then. But yeah, of course, you can read the script.
Yeah. I mean, if you can read,
I think
you're going well.
yeah, I think you can. I don't know. I did. Obviously, I didn't get the role, guys. But yeah, no. So it's always very difficult. But at the same time, it's whatever the director wants to do. So you know, they try to keep it private. Fair enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I think sometimes you don't really necessarily have to do that. I think
Yeah.
you just have maybe a couple lines from what the character might say, and it's always helpful. But that's just me.
Exactly. I've always liked to just tell them a description of the character, and maybe even if they don't want it, just a couple, maybe just like a scene. So you can see how that character interacts with other people. It's not just a few lines they say; it's just like the entire bit.
No, that's true. Well,
Well, this works so much better.
with that same one, I went in and I was auditioning for the wrong character anyway. Yeah.
I was like,
No,
I'm reading. Oh, whoops.
No, because the character that I read, I was like, oh, okay. And then I remember they described to me what they want out of this character, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm not naming characters or names, but they're just describing a character that was very different from what I read, and I pointed that out, and then they were very apologetic. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry, we actually filled that role in. And I was like, oh, okay, so
Great. So do I leave?
Like, who's this character that I'm actually auditioning for now?
I'm gonna go to lunch. You guys sort this out, and I'm gonna come back.
I guess, and that's sort of nobody's fault. Just
Set the script right up, and the director, and the guy that failed me, and the guy that and the guy that got the role.
that was so funny. Well, I actually knew a few people who actually went for the role. We never got it.
I feel like that'd be kind of competitive. Like you and your friends, they're basically part of a big acting. Like a lot of you are actors and models and like that. You're all essentially competing for the same roles at times. Does that get really tense, or is it just like
No,
may the best man win?
Not at all. Not at all. It's funny. I actually had this conversation with Russell, and of course we're going for the roles that we want, and sometimes it's the same role that we're going for. But at the end of the day, I think that's what I really enjoy about Canberra actors is that we're very supportive of each other.
Yeah,
I guess
there's not many roles coming out of Canberra, so you kind of have to.
Yeah,
Well, you don't want to make enemies here.
no, and you just you just be supportive of each other. I mean, for me, that's what I would like, and again, you should treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel, we should be. So we're always very supportive of each other. It's never hard feelings or anything towards any directors or casting calls or anything. So, because sometimes I hear things like, oh, I didn't get the role, and it's like that's okay. Just move on and see what the next one is.
Yeah.
And even for me, I've been told I've gone for auditions and they've asked like I did my thing, and they just said, you did a great job, and because I asked, because obviously sometimes I don't get them, and I asked them, oh, do you mind just giving a bit of feedback? And they say, no, you did great. It's just physically, I just didn't fit the description, which is fair enough.
Makes sense.
I get it, and because obviously, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm actually from Asian descent, so.
Oh my god! I thought you were black this entire time. I was so excited.
I've actually been asked if I was half black before.
Really?
And I thought they were joking. No,
I was
they were being
kidding,
serious. No, guys, I'm actually from Laos.
Nice.
A little bit of background there. Not Filipino, like a lot of people think. Or I'm not half, half caste. But and that's the thing. Sometimes it doesn't really bother me at all. Like they might want a Caucasian, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get angry at that. That's what they want.
Those racist bastards.
I could pull the
Passive
racial
aggressively.
I could pull the racial racial card, but no, that's just childish and it's not the truth anyway. So
I do like that you're really understanding of that kind of stuff, because I get a lot of my friends, whenever I release a sketch,
yeah,
I get a lot of my friends going, hey, was that about me? No, it was just funny.
Yeah.
But I feel like you mentioned mine. Like, I didn't say anything about you. This is all from my brain.
Marsha. No. But I mean, so from you, what do you as a director sort of expect from an actor?
I usually just expect them to bring their own thing. Like my writing, I like my writing. I
Yeah.
like my jokes, but I also like actors that can just like do it themselves. Like they understand how reading lines works
Yeah.
and understand what works better, and can just feel comfortable coming up to me going, "Hey, this would be funnier." I think, and like, just discussing it stuff like that. I would really like to just make a film where it's almost entirely improv. Like I've heard about films like that. A lot of them, like Will Ferrell,
Yep.
like
Yep.
Anchorman, kind of
Yep.
movies where like they just improvise entire scenes.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great idea. That's where like the most comedy comes out for me. 'Cause, like a lot of my scripts are just improv, but in my own head, and it's retroactive. You just start freaking typing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just like actors that can bring their own thing to it. They don't need to rely on me because I'm not that great a director. I'm better as a cinematographer. I know what looks good.
Yeah.
But I can't really articulate words to say like
Oh,
you need to say it like this. I'm bad at describing things. So
Yeah.
I do like actors that can just read it,
Yeah.
understand, and just go, cool. I'll say it like this. It'll sound awesome.
Yeah.
Which is why like some of the lines you said today. It's like we was like, oh, I hate you. Like, this is great. That was perfect.
Use it.
Yeah.
No. It's, I honestly think you're a great director in that sense as well. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but no, it's good. It's great to work with someone who's you can be comfortable with, and you're okay to take criticism from, or even have your bit of input as well, which is great.
Yeah.
So
I do like when I don't like working by myself when there's 5 people around me just standing waiting for me to say something. Just help me. Input. You're all here. Just do something.
guys, help me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's good. So, have you worked with any sort of actors that grind my gears?
There is one. He will be listening to this because I know he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he's a little high strung, so everything like he thinks about it too much, and it gets a little stressful when he starts panicking about it.
Yeah.
And you just gotta calm him down and be like, it's fine. You say it however you like.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a script. It's just words. You can change them. You have a mouth.
Yeah.
And he's always worried about letting me down. It's, like, it's impossible to let me down.
No, no, but I get that as well.
Yeah.
I get that. Because my view of acting as well. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I told you, like what I think of being when you're doing photo shoots or the acting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean, podcast doesn't hurt. May as well say it again.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I think for me, when I'm working, I like to think as. Well, if you guys don't know, I do photo shoots as well. Work with some great photographers like Max Photography, Kerry Seaman, Karis Photography. So, but yeah, no, I just think that when you're the director and the photographers, like the artist, and you yourself, you're the physical, um, illustration. So I think it's whatever that you do your absolute best for what the artist wants. So I mean that's how I do things, and obviously put your own spin to it as well.
Make your own voice.
Yeah. But and that's I guess from there I think that's where you work well together. I mean, that's my opinion. Everyone's a bit different, but
Yeah.
that's how I was saying.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it as well. It's so much less stressful. Like people get annoyed about why I'm so professional about this stuff. Like it's literally just a hobby at this point. It's like it's fun to be professional with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun for me, especially when at university we just get like crushed down with like restrictions on the films we can make.
Yeah.
So doing the YouTube stuff gives me that voice that you're talking about. Like
Yeah.
it lets you actually be an artist in this craft.
Exactly. And that's what I didn't even really notice when we were working on the Alibi, just how restricted you guys were.
Yeah, that film was really different before you saw the script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like 3 other drafts of that were just like, amazing, and then just sort of got a little more restricted and cut down because of like time restrictions. We had to have had to be either 5 or 7 minutes. It couldn't be anything else.
Yeah.
And like it had to have this and that and this and this. It was just like too many rules around it.
Yeah, right.
To be a real film, but I mean, it worked out well with what we got.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic.
It was still an amazing film. but it could have been better if we didn't make it in university, I guess.
Well, I mean, like I said, that's when we had the short film that we directed and filmed.
Yeah,
There's no restrictions.
and a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, yeah. So I really can't wait to let everybody sort of see the work that we put into it. So, okay, so I have a question. Like when you're writing, do you think of do you take anything into account, sort of like extended variables in terms of locations and actors and scenes like that before you write it, or do you just write it and then figure out the scene?
I generally come up with the idea, and then in my mind I just go, can I actually do that? And if the answer is yes, which it usually is, I'll start writing.
Yeah.
I don't really think about actors, but I definitely think about locations, because like I don't have a car, so if I'm going to take equipment anywhere, it needs to be somewhere I can actually take it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for
I need to be sure that I can take it there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like that's why most of the sketches are at my house or in my street, because like I don't have to move very far.
Yeah.
There's all expensive equipment. I don't have a car to drive places with, which is why a lot of the sketches I've thought of I've been held off.
Yeah.
So I just can't do them at the moment.
Yeah.
But I don't really think about the actors involved. I just write stuff and just look at it later and go, who would be perfect for that? Because I just sort of write, stereotype roles.
Yep.
Just annoy people.
Yeah, because you've got quite a sort of a wide variety of sort of actors helping you out, eh?
Well, I wouldn't call them actors. I mean, they're all very good at acting, but they don't, I don't think they want to class themselves as actors. So
My apologies.
I don't know if I want to either.
My apologies. So, no, I get that.
Yeah, but
because I don't know if I told you, but the short film I've Got You, again, one that Lachlan directed and filmed.
yeah, hey, there's a name for it now.
Yeah, I wrote. I actually had all the sort of locations set first before I actually had a chance to actually.
Wow. Yeah, I got the feeling when you started showing me all the pictures like this.
Yeah.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Well, originally I didn't even actually have it intended as sort of in a school environment, but had access to it, and yeah.
That really helped with making me look professional as well. Trust me, it made me look awesome in front of my friends when I'm like going to a school to record a scene or doing a night shoot or a party scene. I haven't really done many of those before.
Yeah.
I'd mostly work during the day with no real lighting setup or any extras or anything, because I don't pay anyone.
Yeah.
So why would I pay someone to come over and stand in the background, blurred out slightly? So I did like working on I've Got You, because it's sort of a step in the right direction to being professional and making something that looks like a real film, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are listening, thanks to everybody who helped out on that. So.
Also, I need all your names.
I've got all the names. I've got all the names credits. So it's always like, and it's always it was crazy as well when I pitched it out to sort of people, and especially you, when I asked you, I said, "Oh, would you be interested?" And for you to say yes was huge to me. It meant a lot. So that was great. Along with the other actors and who were a part of it, asking them, saying, "Oh, hey, I've written this." Not even telling them what it's really about. I said, "Oh, look, I've written this. Would you be interested?" Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to know what it's about? Well, yeah, but So it's nice for them to say.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying about Canberra. I think.
People just like work.
Yeah.
And then if it's good work, they really enjoy it. Like they actually bring themselves to it and be excited for it.
Yeah. No, it's great to see that. So, any Sydney people or other people like that, hit up Canberra sometime.
I mean, we're still here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Don't forget about us. No.
Yeah. I do feel like eventually, though, I will have to move out of Canberra to really get, work in this
definitely
field. It's like, there's not much in Canberra.
No,
realistically.
It's not. Realistically, no. But I think for me, I would like to sort of establish myself here in Canberra first. So sort of be recognised a bit and then moving on. So.
Yeah, I have the same plan at the moment. Especially because I don't have enough money to move anywhere.
Damn money.
Freaking money.
Freaking money. Have to pay for so much things. So.
But, yeah, I mean, in the end, it's all work. It's all experience and a lot of fun as well. It's not just work and professionalness all the time.
No, it's always, I always enjoy it, so.
Yeah, it's just the best part about what I have to do now. It's just like, I go to uni and kind of do it,
Yeah.
Then I get home and like, I can make my own things. It's gonna be great.
See, and that's amazing that you have that drive as well, just to go from uni and doing those things, and then come home and just go, cool. This is what I'm doing. I'm writing
Keep
up
going.
stuff. So
Yeah.
and writing is hard, guys.
Writing super difficult.
It is difficult.
I can't even agree with you. I think writing is easy.
Really?
I'm actually taking a uni course right now called Writing Short Narratives. We have to write a 400-word story every week. It is the biggest like blow-off class of all time. There's nothing to do in it. It's great.
I'm serious, man. Let's because I told you that I wanted to write
A series, which I am absolutely
yeah
working on. I'm doing that.
yeah because I don't know, it'd just be fun.
It would be a lot of fun to have just a story told out over more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it'd always be kind of cool. But I've always have you always wanted to do this?
Not really. Honestly, the story of how I got interested in film is a little douchey.
Really? I've never actually asked you this.
In the 11th grade, or at the end of the 10th grade, we had to choose our classes for next year.
Yeah.
And my friend Curtis came up to me and told me to do media. And I was just like, why? Because the teacher is really hot. It's like, well, alright then, sure. And he was right. And then, an assistant teacher came in as well, and she was also really hot. So it was the best class ever. But at the same time, I kind of realized, like, I'm good at this. This is fun. Not just because she's hot, but because it's so much fun, and she's hot. But it's fun, and she's hot, and it's fun. Mostly she's hot. And it's just like built on from there. Like, I'm just really good at it. I just know what I'm doing and really enjoy it.
Wow, see, these are always stories where
I'm a massive asshole.
No, that is like one of the greatest stories I've actually heard.
Yeah, so I really have to thank Curtis for getting me interested in this stuff.
Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah.
Thank you, Curtis.
I'm actually working with him on a film next Friday, so I'll thank him then.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which will actually, we would have done it by the time this podcast comes out. So I might, as I decided, it's like, everything I said in this doesn't work. I'm quitting forever. Or, like, okay, this is great.
That's great. No, because I don't know if I told you. Well, I told you that one that I want to write for next year.
Yes.
Well, I'm currently writing. Return to the Future.
Yeah.
But it'd be a sort of budget.
Yeah. It'll have money attached to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Any money at all.
My life savings.
At the very least, $1.
You see that I'll be in the stores trying to pick.
The phone.
There's the phone.
I will pause.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we had a little phone call. I forgot what we were talking about, actually. We could have easily gone back and listened over it, but
I have no idea, but that's okay. We'll start something new.
Yeah, something about writing.
Something writing, yeah.
Either way, I mean, we've been talking about acting quite a lot this entire podcast for 38 minutes-ish right now. So that's pretty good time.
Really? I thought we were just talking about it for like 10 minutes.
No, we did it for a while.
Interesting.
We should have started with it, to be honest. I guess it's kind of all we do.
Yeah,
what else do you and I really do? We don't really hang out after this. He's kind of gross.
Yeah, geez. Lachlan, I lucky I don't have self-esteem issues,
That is the most realistic crying of all time. Thank God you're an actor. No, I kind of want to move on to the hard-hitting question, which we have once a podcast.
Okay, yeah.
We've actually had it 3 times in one podcast at one point, but I got this question from another podcast I listened to called You Made It Weird, from Pete Holmes, who's an amazing comedian.
Yeah.
And he just likes to ask people, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? The funniest thing you can remember.
The hardest I've ever laughed.
Yeah.
I've got a story for you guys. Okay, so I have a friend named Glenn Calvin Payne. You can check him up on Facebook. He's actually got a modeling page, Glenn Calvin Payne.
Wait, I know Glenn. Yeah, dude, he's funny as hell. Sorry.
Yeah, did you meet Glenn?
Yeah, I met Glenn. Yeah.
Yeah, he did too.
He was
in the
I was like,
yeah.
why do I recognize that name?
So that guy is disgustingly good looking. It's true. It's true. He's just that good looking, and I'm not, I'm not gay. There's nothing wrong with it. For me, I just see him and I go, wow, I want to wear your face.
That's a serial killer pick up. Hey, baby, let's wear faces tonight.
No, but Glenn and I are really good friends. We've known each other for years now. But yeah, he is. Yeah, so he's a really funny story with him. So I first met Glenn when I was about 18. So it's probably about 5 years ago now.
Back in 1973.
Yeah, was it?
I'm
That
bad,
wasn't
I'm
even
bad at maths.
Yeah, so and when I first met him, so we had a conversation. We were talking about nationalities, and he asked me where I was from. I told him I'm from Laos, and and I asked him because he's just got sort of you just look at the guy and you go, I don't know. And the guy was going on and he's saying, yeah, but he was said that he's mainly sort of Hungarian.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, fair enough. I can kind of see that. And for years, and this guy, he's so funny. Like, he's always paying me out for being Asian, and I'm just paying him out for being a redneck from Nicolego. Yeah,
It's a healthy
It's
relationship.
a healthy relationship, and yeah, and it was just so funny. And so he's told me that he's Hungarian. So he's thought that his whole life, and until probably about 3 months ago, we were at a gathering, and we're sitting around drinking, and we're just having conversations with everybody, the whole crew, and out of nowhere, he just. He jumped from his seat and went, "Oh my god, yeah, I gotta tell you guys something." We're just like, "Oh, we're getting pretty serious." Like, "Oh, you okay?" And he's just like, "Oh yeah." He's just like, "I just found out I'm actually not Hungarian." And we're just like, "Oh, okay. Well, where are you from?"
Oh, no.
Turns out the guy's background is actually Mongolian.
It's like
We
as
died.
as non-Hungarian you can possibly get.
We died. I remember I was on the floor and I was like gagging from laughing so hard, and Cisco, my other friend, is just crying with tears, and he's sitting there just like, yeah, like I just don't know how I got that so wrong. I mean, it's funny if you were there and if you'd known the guy. So,
Yeah, obviously.
So technically, while he's been paying me out for being Asian, he's paying himself out. So, but then again, that was, I think, one of the hardest times I've actually laughed so hard. So,
That's pretty great.
yeah.
That's pretty impressive. It's like I just keep thinking like, oh yeah. Like
I just don't know where
it
he
gets
got.
funnier to me.
I just don't know where he got Hungarian from.
I looked in the mirror, I was like, I'm Hungarian.
I think-
That nose, Hungarian. I got it.
No, but yeah, I mean, if you get the, if you listen to this, check him out on his page. Give him a wave. Say hey.
Funny dude. He was also he was in I've Got You. He was in the film. So look out.
Yes, he's actually in there as
So
well.
every single
he has
person we
his
talked
cameo.
about today, look out for them. 'Cause they're in there.
Yeah,
They're
his little
freaking
cameo
there.
appearance with his partner,
Which was probably the
Girlfriend.
funniest scene to film.
That was
But
pretty
it's
funny.
just the look on Jason's face the entire time. I don't want to give anything away because it is my favorite part of the entire thing. I mean, like, it's a great movie, but my favorite bit is just this little 5-second throwaway joke.
Well, that's really funny because you put that specific scene in there.
Maybe that's why it's my favorite.
Yeah, probably.
It might be just because I'm a douchebag.
Bias. No, yeah, because originally I didn't think I had that in there. So,
It worked perfectly though.
yeah, it worked really well. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So, like I said, check them out.
Yeah.
Girls are gonna drill over them, even the guys.
Especially the guys.
I'm serious. Like you know how you have some friends. Like sometimes you go, oh yeah, I have good-looking friends. And I have people tell me that, and I go, I laugh in their face. And go, no,
You don't.
I have good-looking friends, and I show them, and they're just like, oh wow, yeah, he's good-looking.
Yeah, one of my friends asked me, like, which one of us do you think is the most good looking? I'm like, I have no idea, dude. I've been working with actors and actresses all week. My bias is way off now. You're all ugly. Have you seen the models?
Have you seen the model? Yeah. Not that I usually do it, but I've got a page as well, guys. Patrick Phaiyakounh model. So I post a lot of my movie stuff. I actually haven't posted for a very long time.
We should have taken some behind the scenes photos today.
Oh, we should.
I haven't done that in a while now. I keep forgetting to.
Yeah.
Because we did it for a long time, and then we got to a sketch called Charades.
Yeah.
Where we took like 100 photos. Because I just gave someone else the camera. Like, hey, take some photos while we're doing stuff. And just started tapping. There's like 7 of the same photo.
It's like gonna go through, pick out the best ones.
So I guess like sometimes you're just going, nope, no more. We're never doing this again.
No.
He's ruined it for everybody.
No, but it's true though. Sometimes like you just get carried. Like I mean, somebody goes, "Okay, you do some BTS stuff." I'm like, "Sure," and I'm pretty much taking a picture of the roof.
Yeah.
Or I'm sitting on the camera and it's taking photos of my bottom of the couch. So
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I do like behind the scenes photos though. It just shows like that extra little professionalness that you have. Like, yep,
No,
I'm fancy.
I do. You already know. Sorry.
That song has been stuck in my head for months now, and I'm
Really?
starting to like it because it's always there.
You know she's Australian.
Yeah, I do actually.
She's actually Australian.
And yet she doesn't at all sound Australian.
No, she doesn't.
Like she's actually pretty good like rapper. Like even real rappers have
Yeah.
talked about how great she is as a girl rapper.
Yeah. As a female, so
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But music. Everybody's complaining about. Everybody will always complain about music.
Yeah.
It was never like when I was younger. It's just, it's stupid. That's ignorant. So it's always going to evolve.
Yeah, because when you were younger, you were 6 and listening to Wheels on the Bus. So, I mean, what's the real bias here?
I actually had this conversation with my sisters, and I said, there's so many songs that when I was younger that we used to have to sing, in primary school, and it used to freak me out. These songs.
Yeah. When you really think about it, they're all horrifying songs.
So you ever watch like Play School, and there was that song, Ning Nang Nong.
I remember it now. It's just clicked.
That used to scare me. I don't know why it used to scare me. Or would Mr. Clickety Clang or something?
Yes.
That freaked me out as well. I'm like,
yeah, I'm just picturing like a nutcracker, but like a horrifying evil robot nutcracker.
I used to cry. Like, I kid you not. I was just used to feel like, cleans the teeth with orange juice. Was that how it was? Cleans the teeth with bubblegum or something? I don't know.
Oh,
but,
it's like, 6-year-old just going, why would you do that?
That's what
It wasn't like the picture in your head was scary. It's like just why this guy does these things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all these other kids are like
the
full
serial killer.
Like shining their teeth, laughing and singing along, and here I am, this 6-year-old Asian kid just going thinking very logically, why would you do that? And it used to scare me. Not the fact that I thought that. It was just, why would you clean your teeth with... Or was it brush your teeth with...
I don't know that. I know like the line is kind of in my head. With orange juice is there and brush your teeth is there as well somewhere. But I'm not entirely sure where they go. I think they go together.
Freak me out. I was like, why would you do that? Why? Why me?
Yeah, if you know the lyrics to Mr. Clickety Clang, please post in the comments because it's going to annoy me for like the rest of the week.
Yeah, if you do, please don't sing it.
Yeah, ever.
I used to get put in the naughty corner.
You actually had a naughty corner?
I think so. No, it was Time Out.
Okay, Time Out.
I used to get Time Out because I wouldn't sing it. I refused to sing it.
Stop having fun. Sit in the naughty corner. You want to have fun? You will be punished.
If you're not having fun, you're going to be punished.
I did it all the time. I was looking at people like, I was like so bored. I was looking like, stop having so much fun.
Yeah, no.
God damn it. I'm sitting here bored. How dare you?
I don't know, it was really funny. I used to have a hard time playing with other kids.
I used to have a hard time in
shy.
general. I was kind of an idiot for a lot of my life, so I just kind of struggled. I could write really well. I mean, I couldn't, my handwriting stuff, but like I could spell.
Yeah.
That's about all I could do. Up until about the 4th grade where I figured out I could also draw. And then that's about all I could do.
Is that with your Pathetic Industries logo?
Yeah, the Pathetic Industries logo is like... It was pretty early on. I've had it for... I think I made it in like year 7.
Oh,
no one really understands what it is. But it's meant to be a dude looking down his nose at you. Because like, you've got the nose at the top and like the moustache and everything. It's just this dude going, oh, hello. You all suck, you smelly bastards.
Smelly bastards. No, no, it was really fun because we're actually going to get our t-shirts done.
Yeah.
Pathetic Industries.
I think Steven wants a Nerds and Stuff one as well. For the same reason.
Yep.
But, I mean, I think for right now we'll focus on whatever we can get, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll print off. More than happy to print off a couple of these. So.
I don't know if I can say, can I say E4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if E4 is going to end up seeing the film we made, but their logo is so obviously displayed the entire time. Because, like, to when their shirts are done, their advertising is perfect. Their advertising is amazingly perfect for the way we shot the film. It's like on your shoulder. The entire film,
this is just E4.
and on Jason's like jumper, like it's on there twice. So it's on his arm and on his chest. So like, no matter where you see him, it's there. And it's so incredibly obvious every time. Like this is the best advertisement ever, the best endorsement for E4 of all time.
No, big shout out to E4 for letting us use their products.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was really good. I mean, we had we also a huge shout out as well to he's part of E4, but J Tom by Illustrations.
Mm.
So we had some of these shirts actually on the short film.
And they're really nice designs as well.
Yeah. So because I remember doing some catwalk stuff for them and
Nice.
for their clothing. So it was a lot of fun, and those guys are Canberra based as well.
Where can
Hit
you
'em
buy
up.
those shirts?
You can actually go on the E4 clothing site.
Ah,
So
cool.
they've actually got their own website. So
Awesome. I was always wondering, it's like,
actually,
Where do I get these?
I'm actually modeling for some of them. You can't see my face, but
oh.
you can see my torso.
Look, I'm pretty sure, considering what some of the girls that I know have said to me about the pornographer sketch, they'll notice your torso. they'll recognize it if it's just the shirt. It's, like, it's him. He's here.
What? What were they saying? That's crazy. That's funny.
Like, yeah, it basically
That's
essentially,
funny.
like, every time I talk about anything, he's like, I'm filming this weekend. It's like, oh, with the hot guy? It's like, yes. Okay, yes. Yes, with the hot guy. No, you're not invited.
I'm not.
You're welcome to come.
Well, ladies, thank you very much. Fortunately, I am taken.
Fortunately.
Fortunately, I am taken.
Smart.
No.
Good.
Nah,
Good
she's-
year. Good idea.
Girlie's great. So
Cool. And, I mean, the bright side for me, she's interested in acting. Which is
yeah.
really good for
Well,
me.
I mean, she's a huge fan of your stuff. So, she's saying like, I want to do some. What do you mind? I think, I don't think you'd mind at all. I mean,
I wouldn't mind at all. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she's pretty keen for it. So
That's awesome.
we just have to be
Sweet.
near future, guys.
Yeah.
See Girlie and I work together.
Yeah, look out for more films with me and, like, attractive people.
She's gorgeous though. She's gorgeous.
Mm.
I'm gonna stop because I'm getting really sad.
That's-
Guys.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to see that.
Well, we actually have, like, the time to actually start the podcast anyway. We're going close to an hour now.
Yep.
If these go over an hour, it's annoying to upload, so it may stop soon.
No worries. Alright, well look. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Definitely more.
Thanks for
podcasts.
filming today. Thanks for doing the podcast.
What are you saying thank you for?
It was a lot of fun.
Should be thanking you.
Well, I'll just not say thank you at all then. We're both thanking each other. It's moot. Who cares at this point? Just
Yeah,
get out of my
screw
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wasting my time.
Yep. Get out of my films. People aren't looking at me anymore. They're always looking at you. They draw the eye. Man, I sound a little gay in these. Just keep complimenting you and all this stuff. I'm straight. I just
my
want
head
to say
is
it.
definitely.
I
getting
feel like I
bigger.
should just clarify.
Both of my heads are getting bigger.
That's
No. I am kidding, guys.
a title.
That's using your head. Oh.
Which one? Puns.
All right.
All right. I'm hungry, so
Yeah. I will see you later.
yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hope you're
See you
listening.
next time. You talk too much.
You too.